Ok, bienvenidos. Bienvenidos a esta tercera presentación del día de hoy. Tenemos aquí a Amy. Amy es la directora internacional de SAE International. SAE International es un editor también técnico enfocado a ingeniería. Les doy una breve introducción de SAE, ya que en algunos casos el significado de SAE es Society of Automotive Engineers, relacionado a ingeniería automotriz. Aunque en las últimas décadas el enfoque de SAE no ha sido nada más en la ingeniería automotriz, sino también en todo lo relacionado a ingeniería aeroespacial y ingeniería aérea, todo lo relacionado al espacio aéreo. En particular ahorita, SAE tiene una grandísima tarea y una grandísima misión en todo lo relacionado a lo que ellos mencionan como ingeniería de la movilidad. Todo lo relacionado a cualquier método, dispositivo que se utilice para mover a personas de un lado al otro. Tienen gran enfoque y muchísima inversión en todo lo relacionado a la autonomía y a todos los avances en la transportación. Entonces con eso dejo a Amy y a Brenda, que ya la conocen, para que comience la presentación. Amy, thank you for coming and welcome.
Thank you very much.
The floor is yours. Go ahead.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Gabriel. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining today. As Gabriel had mentioned, I'm Amy Schreckengoss, representing SAE International. My role here as the International Sales Manager is to manage relationships with our customers and our partners like ITMS to make sure that we're offering the best resources, customer experience, and support possible. So SAE has been working with ITMS for a number of years, educating customers and promoting SAE's publication products to the corporate, academic, and government markets within Central and South America. And we have partnered with them to offer bundled, discounted content via SAE Mobilus, our digital library platform. Traditionally served the aerospace, automotive, and commercial vehicle industries and all related academic disciplines. But if you look at SAE holistically, we touch anything that has the ability to move. So what I would like to do today is give you a brief background on who SAE is, then talk about some of the publication products that we offer that could best support your institution or organization. We work with many customers just like you who are either trying to support needs in filling the gaps within your curriculum, trying to provide the best or most trusted resources to support research and innovation, ultimately to enable safe and efficient processes, or even to provide the best product to the market that you serve, among many other things. For those of you who are not familiar, SAE has a very rich history and has been a trusted go-to resource since 1905. Our mission is to advance mobility knowledge and solutions for the benefit of humanity. And our vision is to be the leader in connecting and educating mobility professionals to enable safe, clean, and accessible mobility solutions. With our rich history, we are the most reliable and comprehensive collection of mobility engineering resources available. And our goal is to stay with an engineer throughout their professional career to help inspire and build our future workforce and beyond. So as mentioned, our origins date back to 1905 when we were established as a standards developing organization. The initial goal was to develop consensus standards for the automotive industry. We were first based in New York City and initially known as the Society of Automobile Engineers. Since then, we have moved our global headquarters to Warrendale, Pennsylvania, which is where I'm traditionally based out of. We also have offices or remote employees in London, Shanghai, Detroit, Washington, D.C., Silicon Valley, and the Netherlands. But currently, and maybe like most of you, I'm actually calling my home my headquarters right now. Going back to SAE's history, due to the overwhelming need for consensus standards, we started publishing content very quickly. So we produced our first standard and magazine transaction back in 1906. And over the years, we've hosted events to convene our members to further develop standards and other related content. Some notable names that we might all be familiar with who have strong ties to SAE. Henry Ford was our first vice president, and Orville Wright was an SAE member who advocated for membership, promoting the benefit of being involved with SAE. Among some of our other key achievements or highlights that helped shape SAE to be the organization that it is today, we quickly realized that our scope was much greater than automotive. In 1916, SAE merged with the Society of Aeronautic Engineers and the Society of Tractor Engineers. We went through many changes to incorporate all things that encompass land, sea, air, and space. So in 2006, we eventually changed our name to SAE International to reflect the scope of those three flagship industries that we serve: aerospace, automotive, and commercial vehicle. And like I said, if it can move, it's likely that an SAE standard is responsible for making that happen. Some of you might be familiar with SAE's collegiate design programs. Those were launched in 1976, and we have the very popular Formula SAE teams, which I know we have some teams that have participated throughout Central and South America. In 1998, we started publishing all of our technical papers, standards, and other resources online via then what was called our digital library platform. So, needing a total overhaul of the platform, we launched SAE Mobilus in 2016. And this is a completely redesigned, user-friendly platform that can accommodate the needs of our customers. And since then, things have been moving very quickly. So today we continue to update, innovate, and provide the best resources created by engineers for engineers. And that history leads us to present day SAE that operates in a number of different areas. So mobility engineering is constantly changing, constantly adapting and innovating, empowering through disruptions. And there's this surge of technology advancements. And because of that, our customers think and act differently than they previously were. So in turn, our organization continues to move forward to deliver on solutions to support this. So in addition to being founded as an organization to develop consensus standards, SAE is also a member organization with an individual membership model, and we serve more than 137,000 members worldwide. And as I mentioned earlier, our mission is to help advance engineers throughout their life. And we have programs dedicated to that through SAE Foundation, which is our charitable arm, our pre-professional development programs, and also our professional development programs. We have over 400 courses in that portfolio, which range from e-learning courses, open enrollment, and in-house trainings. Each year, we host about 30 global events, the most popular being the SAE World Congress, or WCX. And this is an automotive event that normally is held in Detroit, Michigan, each April. And this is a particularly special event because it produces about 1,500 technical papers each year. And that's actually what we're going to focus on today, the technical standards in our publication portfolio, which is all housed within the SAE Mobilus platform. So to continue building on our robust portfolio of technical resources, we continue to seek new opportunities for members and customers. As recent as January 2021, we launched a new digital standard system for parts and materials standards called OnQ. And what this digital standard system does is it allows you to query and search across digital parts and materials data. And this is either available through a web application, or it also has the ability to connect via an API to any PLM system. So these applied engineering resources are essential for technological progress, which puts engineering degrees innovation, research, and professional development at the heart of this technology. But because of this rapid spread of technology, it can lead to gaps in resources within an institution or an organization. And SAE Mobilus is here to fill those gaps. So, as I said, Mobilus is a digital library platform that houses all of our publications, which are designed by engineers for engineers. You can search across the entire portfolio of content, standards, technical papers, scholarly journals, books, and research reports, among some other related resources. It is an open platform, which means even without a subscription, you can still take advantage of searching across all of our publications. We also have some free content, like our open access articles. We have white papers and a handful of standards that are available at no charge to support COVID-19 efforts. Content is updated as it is published, so you always have access to the most current information. You can create alerts for certain documents so that you're notified when they are updated to make sure you're using the most recent version. We also have a redlining feature that is available for standards for version comparison. So you can compare the most recent version of a standard with its historical counterpart to find any critical changes. And this in turn helps save time, and it ensures that your product or your design is being built to the most appropriate spec. We also have a multi-language interface, and that would allow you to translate the metadata, bibliographic data, and some of the filters into various languages like Spanish or Portuguese. And we use Google Translate to support that effort. Full text searching is also available for ease of searching to save time and make sure you're finding the most relevant content. And we offer a customizable individual user portal that we call the dashboard. And this gives you access to additional features so you can design a more customizable experience to best suit your needs. And this includes the ability to annotate documents or make notes so you can highlight important information within a publication. You can save searches to easily pick up where you left off. You can create project folders to organize your research, as well as collaboration folders to make it easier to share that information with your peers or your colleagues. As an administrator, you also have the option to monitor usage by accessing counter reports, and you can see additional information pertaining to the subscription, start and end dates, contact details, or you'll have the ability to request changes in the subscription. In addition, there are also some promotional tools available, like flyers. We have a search widget and various tutorials, along with a really robust help and resources section, so you can help create awareness and make sure your team gets the most out of the subscription. And within all of that, we do offer various subscription options that can be tailored to your needs to drive the most value for your organization. It's important to note that while we do serve those three flagship industries, automotive, aerospace, commercial vehicle, we serve all areas related to mobility. And that includes all emerging areas in the transportation industries or sectors, such as automated and connected vehicles, vehicle cybersecurity, drone technology, electric vehicles, shared mobility, or advanced manufacturing, to name a few. And our publications support multiple disciplines or degree programs, and provided here are a few examples to highlight those engineering disciplines, along with some of the applied engineering content that SAE offers to support and further advance those areas of study. And to be able to cover all of those areas within mobility engineering, we have this very robust product portfolio, and that is offering standards, technical papers, scholarly journals. There are various technology collections and customizable solutions, e-magazines, e-books, and our SAE Edge research reports. So what I would like to do is walk you through some of these options, starting with standards. So the value of standards is far-reaching, and industry really depends on SAE's globally accepted standards to test, design, and build the mobility products of today to then advance the technologies and regulations of tomorrow. Our standards have an extraordinary global impact on safer, cleaner, and more efficient worldwide transportation. Some of the benefits of standards allow for consistent and clear expectations for product performance, regulatory compliance, consistent product quality, along with compatibility and interoperability, and even more efficient procurement. Standardization also helps lower trade barriers, purchasing costs, and design time, in turn, increasing new technology speed to market. They can promote innovation and foster competition, and ultimately advance the collective technology of industry and academia. And I also wanted to share a couple of fun facts. Around 1,800 SAE standards are used in the development of a typical aircraft. And about 75% of a passenger car is produced by using some type of SAE standards. And this graphic here shows all of the various subscription options that we offer for our aerospace, aerospace material, and ground vehicle standards collections. So this ranges from a full collection of that content down to a pick and choose model. So you can just download and access those standards that you might need within an annual term. We also have some additional features included, like the ability to set alerts, the redlining option, which I mentioned earlier, if you subscribe to both the current and historical collections. And we also offer a 2D, 3D add-on for our aerospace standards, which is compatible with various CAD systems. Moving on to our technical papers, in 2020, we published over 3,000 new technical papers to support collaboration and innovation among engineers worldwide. SAE technical papers are equitably written, non-biased documents that are peer-reviewed by 3 industry experts. They contain in-depth information and research on a variety of topics, and those can include test results, comparative studies, methodologies, case studies, or best practices, for example. But they must present clear and logical research findings along with a sound conclusion. We offer both annual subscription and perpetual access options. We started publishing papers back in 1906, so we do have various perpetual archive options available too. And these tend to be really great for academics or research to help understand technology trends throughout history. Our most popular collection is the Technical Papers 1998 to present, which is an annual subscription to the most current 23 years worth of innovative research and applied engineering findings. And a perk of that subscription is that included within it, you gain access to SAE's journals that were published from 2008 to 2017. And we publish 15 scholarly journals, which contain state-of-the-art research findings covering multiple areas relevant to mobility engineering technology. And this could include transportation, cybersecurity, and privacy, connected and automated vehicles, electronic and mechanical systems, engines, fuels and lubricants, materials and manufacturing, and alternative powertrains. All published articles are rigorously peer-reviewed by at least 3 recognized experts. We also offer open access publishing, with some of our journals being a hybrid of direct journal submissions and open access articles. And in 2018, we revamped our entire journals program. So these newer volumes are not included within the technical paper collection. And we do have various options available. So here you can see a listing of the various journal titles that we have. You can purchase either a single title or the full collection. There are annual subscription, back files, and perpetual options available. We have been publishing our book content since 1990, and currently we have around 300 titles in our collection. We publish anywhere from 20 to 25 titles per year with various types of books to act as a source of competitive intelligence, and these can be used for either students or young professionals to learn the basics of a technology or perhaps the evolution of technology over time, all the way up to titles created for industry experts that have more highly technical content. And I encourage you to please reach out to me or Brenda, for example, to see a current title list so you can explore how this content could support you or your organization. But with our other publication offerings, we're also offering various annual subscriptions or perpetual options where you can choose between the full collection. You can create your own bundle. We can help you create a bundle based on a certain technology, or you can subscribe by year. The SAE E Magazine Collection is another great product that can serve either our younger engineers as well as our more senior engineers, decision makers, or technology professionals. So the e-magazines support new idea creation. They highlight cutting edge breakthrough technology, and they also feature interviews from key leaders or key professionals in certain organizations. And we have flexible options available via Mobilus to automotive engineering, autonomous vehicle engineering, aerospace and defense technology, and truck and off-highway engineering. Our newest product that we have added to our portfolio are the SAE Edge research reports. And these can be thought of as a blend of our standards and our technical paper publications. This series was created based on a need for resources to support future research and bleeding edge technology. So with technology changing rapidly, the SAE Edge research reports can help provide a structured framework or a more methodical approach to some of these challenges. They do differ from consensus-based standards and that they focus on technologies in which consensus has not yet been formed. And they differ from technical papers and that a sound conclusion has not yet been found due to the unsettled nature of these technologies. So this includes unsettled areas like vehicle automation, electrification, unmanned aircraft, Internet of Things and connectivity, cybersecurity, advanced propulsion, and advanced manufacturing. And those are just some of the unsettled topics that the EDGE research reports explore. And there are various subscription options available. And a great feature of Mobilus, like I had mentioned earlier, is this individual user dashboard where you and your users can customize your own experience, organize your research, and collaborate with peers when necessary. As an administrator, you do receive additional insight into the subscription for your organization. And it's also important to mention that these are some of the various areas where administrators get those additional insights. It's also important to note that SAE will soon be offering Counter 5 usage reporting within probably the next month. Currently, we do have Counter 4. I did mention we offer open access publishing with various licensing options. I encourage you to please contact me for more information or your ITMS representative. I also wanted to highlight that our content is archived in Portico. We offer MARC records for certain publications, and we have various authentication options like user ID and password, IP authentication, or we offer various single sign-on options. We use passive watermarking for our digital rights management, and that displays the date or timestamp for each downloaded document. And for ease of searching, we can also offer the SAE widget that you can post on your organization's internal site that makes it easier to discover SAE and search for that relevant content. And I encourage all of you to visit the help and resources section of SAE Mobilus to learn more about accessibility, discovery relationships, and other tools. And with SAE being such a feature-rich, trusted resource, I want to highlight that it supports innovation, collaboration, and technology breakthroughs in engineering. But it's also a way to help manage expenses. It's also a way to not only stay current, but even ahead of the curve. And you can help reduce your users' time spent searching for the right information. SAE Mobilus is the perfect solution to transfer over 100 plus years of mobility engineering knowledge to the next generation of engineers to help allow flexibility and autonomy and the ability to develop solutions for today and tomorrow. So in order to make the most of your subscription, we provide various onboarding and training solutions so that you can become familiar with how to access things on the platform, how to operate it, how to find content, and ultimately just make sure that all of the users can take advantage of these tools and resources provided. Today, you can register for our Move with SAE Mobilus monthly newsletter and webinar. There's no subscription needed, but registering for both of these gives you the opportunity to stay current on what SAE is publishing. Our webinar series invites experts from SAE's product team and also some of our experts that sit on standards committees, author some of our journal articles, technical papers, and books. So it gives you a really great insight as to how and why we develop the content that we do, and then how you can drive that value for your organization. And again, I just really encourage you to join the movement today by reaching out to either me or your ITMS representative to understand our various subscription options and what might be the best for you. Again, register for the newsletter and webinar series to continue to move your organization forward. And I wanted to thank you all for your time, and I hope that we'll all be working together soon. And aside from saying thank you, I'd like to open it up for any questions that anyone might have.
Thank you very much, Amy. Let's see if we have any questions.
Thank you, Amy. ¿Alguien tiene alguna pregunta? Una disculpa porque el audio en español tuvo problemas al inicio. Después se pudo arreglar. En portugués todo estuvo muy bien. No sé si tengan alguna pregunta para Amy. Well, Richard Valdivia says, the be ahead of the curve is a beautiful slogan, Amy. And Rodolfo is agree. Luis David is agree also.
We'll also put my email address into the chat just in case anybody had me. And I'll likely pull in Brenda to any of those conversations too.
Yeah. ¿Alguien tiene alguna pregunta sobre SAE? Parece que no, Gabriel. Los invitamos a que visiten el booth virtual de SAE. Ahí también está abierto el chat para cualquier pregunta sobre el contenido, Amy, SAE, los temas. Con gusto podemos atenderles.
Muchísimas gracias a todos. Amy, thank you very much. If we have any questions, it will be posted on the chat.
Take care.
Thank you for your time. Ciao, Amy.
Thank you all. Muchas gracias.